next guest you know from New Girl. He is now part of the 5th season of the great show Fargo. You can see new episodes Tuesday nights on FX. Please welcome Lamorne Morris. On the guest. Now, the last time you were here, you guest hosted the show for me. Thank you for doing that.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I had a flashback, so I'm sorry I came directly
It's
to this
okay.
scene.
I want to tell you, though, that I sometimes feel when the staff talks about you filling in that they like you better than they like me. Yeah. I mean, whatever you did.
I like them, too.
Yeah, well, I would hope so. They were very fond of you, and yeah, then of course you did a great job.
Thank you very much.
Did you have fun doing it?
I had a lot of fun. Hosting is great. You know what I mean? It's fun. The audience is always into it. You can say things like "scream," and it was like, it's like a bit of a maestro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like if you were to walk around towns going "scream" to people, they'd be like, "Get the away from me."
I've done that. I've done some jail time. No, you're hosting the Oscars.
I am hosting the Oscars, yes, next year in March.
Just, you know, I've been here before. I've done this thing before. You know what I mean? I feel like maybe, you know, everybody likes me. You said the whole staff.
Yeah.
Possibly, you know, I could be your understudy.
Oh, for the Oscars.
For the Oscars.
Oh, for the Oscars. Wow. All right.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, now that I think about it, why wouldn't there be an understudy for the Oscars? You have understudies at every dinner theater in America.
Yeah.
And the Oscars, something happens to me, you know.
100%. I mean, you're a rich guy. You might take hot air balloons and stuff like that. You know?
I might get in a hot air balloon and get carried away.
Get killed by a gorilla. I don't know where you travel to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
You've nailed it exactly. That's exactly what I like to do. I get in a hot air balloon and...
Jimmy, it's all I ever wanted. I'm kidding. Sorry.
Well, I will take it into consideration for sure. What's your plan for Thanksgiving? Will you spend it at home?
Yeah, going home. I'm going
home to Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah.
Do you actually live in Chicago? You have a place there?
I do. I have a house in Chicago.
Okay.
I bought it this year, and it's a bit of a family house. You know?
Nice.
And everybody comes together. So this will be like kind of like breaking the house in. You know what I mean? So.
Your mom will be there?
Mom will be there, siblings, some friends, their kids, you know what I mean? It's the whole group's there. Everybody's cooking potluck style.
Do you cook as well?
Shut up. Come on. I ain't got no socks on. Of course I cook. You know what I'm saying?
Is that one of the signs?
Yeah. You know, apron or no socks. That's how we get down.
What do you cook?
World famous brisket.
Oh, brisket for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's been talked about. Yeah.
And then everybody oohs and ahs over it? You've done this before, I assume?
I've done this before. My mom's making the turkey. My we're from Belize, and so the Belizean... Ain't no Belizeans in the house? No.
We didn't even know they were called Belizeans until just now.
Belizeans, bro. That's our Belizean. So the food it's different. It's good. It's great food. And so my mom, my cousins, you know, they're all great cooks. And so my grandma, you know, she was the one who really passed down her recipes and things like that. So
nice.
But, you know, God rest her soul. My grandma, she's no longer with us. But, you know, she would make some dog potato salad.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was her. It's not her, because everybody else liked it. You know what I mean? But I just don't like potato salad. You guys like potato salad?
Would she make you eat the potato salad?
Oh, communist. Huh?
Would she force you to eat the potato salad?
She would. My grandmother was old school. She didn't like us wasting food. So what she would do is she would check the garbage can to make sure we didn't throw anything away.
Really?
Yeah.
She'd go digging through the trash, and then what were the ramifications of that?
She old school.
Oh, really?
She old
The
school.
wooden spoon would come out?
She had this belt named Harry, and I've never gotten hit with Harry. That's the funny thing. She would just scare us, and it had a bell on the end, and so she would jingle it, and we would go, and we'd like, oh,
Really?
Harry's here, you know what I mean? And that would
She had a belt with a bell at the end of it.
Yeah.
And did any of your siblings or cousins or anything ever get Harry?
Never.
Never. So
Yeah.
Harry was really just a warning.
Yeah, she would hit the floor a lot. Wow. we would go, oh, that's gonna hurt if it hits me. You know? So we would just chill out, you know. So, but I was smart though. I still am, obviously, I'm a genius, but I think back then, I came to the conclusion that I gotta get around this. You know what I mean? So what I would do is I would take the food. One time it was potato salad and it was also liver. You know what I mean? I hate liver.
Kids hate liver, yeah.
I hate liver. And so I thought, okay, I can't put it in the trash because she's a detective like that. I'm gonna outsmart her. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Can't flush it down the toilet because the pipes they were wonky like that. You know what I mean? So what I did was I would sneak it and hide it under the rug. Yeah.
Never find it there.
Yeah.
Under the rug in the bathroom?
Found it quickly.
Oh my God.
Found it quickly, and needless to say, jingle, 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 jingle.
Yeah, Harry came out to visit.
Yeah.
By the way, I saw you in Fargo. Oh, the show's so good. You're so good in it, too. I can't wait to see the whole thing.
Man, I'm excited.
Comes out tonight.
Tonight.
2 episodes tonight.
Yeah.
You're working with Jon Hamm.
Yes, Jon Hamm.
You guys shot that in Calgary, right?
Shot in Calgary, yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of
I think Chicago's cold. Calgary is a whole other thing, huh?
Calgary is it's one of the most beautiful places I'd ever been to. But when you watch Fargo, you think it's one of the most desolate places you've ever been to.
Yeah.
Because it's so cold, there's so much snow, so many cowboys, for whatever reason, they're just walking around. It's all loosey-goosey, just cowboy stuff. But then when we were shooting, I was like, okay, there's no way they're gonna allow us to shoot in this kind of weather. You know what I mean? Because my body has needs. My body needs warmth, you know what I mean? So I would show up to set with like an electric vest under my cop uniform. I got on like 5 pairs of socks, and then I get to set thinking like, okay, I'm ready to brave the cold. And then here comes Juno Temple running out wearing a cardigan, and she's barefoot. And I'm like,
She has no choice,
she has no
right?
choice. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta stop being a little bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta get to work.
That's
know?
what your grandmother tried to tell you with that belt so many times. Did you know Jon Hamm before this?
Yeah, no, not really. I had met him once.
Uh-huh.
I'm a drug-free person.
Okay.
I just want to start by saying that.
All right.
But in this one particular occasion, I may have ingested some shrooms that I found.
Okay.
I thought, you know, it was like a seasoning or something. So I had all these shrooms. And
You're out there smoking that brisket.
Yeah.
Right.
I ingested some brisket.
Okay.
You know, and and I go to this party. I get invited to this party. It's at Chappelle's, and I walk in and I'm like, damn it, I shouldn't have ingested those shrooms accidentally, because like these in this room are some of my favorite people, my idols and whatever. But then I'm sitting next to Jon Hamm, and I'm clearly the high one in the room, right? I'm clearly just like out of my mind because I had never done it before, and I'm sweating and I'm being weird. I'm plumb dumb at this point. And then Jon goes, maybe you should get some water. And behind him, there were these red neon lights. All I heard was, maybe you should get some water. He sounded like Will Arnett, you know what I mean? And I was like, Jon Hamm is the devil. And I get up and I'm tripping out because I'm like, I literally just met Satan and he tried to drown me with water.
For real.
This is what I really thought. And I wander off into the forest and I just hang out by a tree for a couple hours.
Were you really out by the tree for a couple of hours?
For a couple of hours, yeah.
Jon Hamm sent you on some kind of a vision quest?
Yes, he did. And I'm thankful for that because I got familiar with trees, you know?
Yeah, sure, you have to.
Yeah, well, it's really important.
Well, it's great to see you. I'm
well.
glad you survived the woods. And the show is called Fargo. If you've not seen it, you must. It's a great show. You can watch new episodes on Tuesday nights at 10 o'clock on FX and the next day on Hulu. Lamorne Morris, everybody. We'll be right back with Alex.